Hello everyone, welcome to Skills Hacks. Today we are going to discuss how to make career in product management. Today we have with us Shivani Srivastava, and she has completed her graduation in Bachelor of Computer Science and Business Administration from University of South California. She has experience of 7 years. She has worked in different roles from QA engineer to business analyst. Now she is product manager at Esper. Okay, so welcome Shivani to Skills Hacks.
Hi.
We'll be discussing today about how to make career in product management. So my first question, or I would like to you to introduce yourself first, so we can start with the questions.
Okay. So hi everyone, I'm Shivani. So I did my undergraduate, as he said, in computer science and business administration in University of Southern California. So I basically studied in India only till class 12, and then I went to US for undergraduate, and I did a couple of internships while I was in college in Microsoft and Mattel and Disney. Then I worked there for 3 years as a QA engineer. Then I wanted to move back to India because I wanted to settle here. So I moved back and I worked in Oracle. I switched gears at that time also. I always wanted to go into product management. Like you, I was also looking at how to switch into it. So I got a BA role, which was closer to product management. So I took that, and I was in Oracle for about 3 years. And then I kept trying. I was reading different articles. I was reading different books. I was learning how to experience basically solving questions, finding things online. Then I finally got this startup called it was called Shunya at that time, and that was like a good fit for me, and just kind of things got started from there. Like they took me in as a product manager. I specified like I want to be a product manager.
You are telling about your experience.
Okay, so I was working in Oracle as a business analyst, and I was looking for how to move into product management because I was pretty interested in the field. So I went and I started looking at startups. I was already applying at bigger companies like Amazon, Microsoft. Everywhere I was applying, and I was getting some interview calls now and then. But startup was where I finally was able to get my foot into a door, because they were, it was a starting team. It was a very initial level startup. We were like 10, 15 people. And I told them that I will come to you and I will leave my, comfy job, and I'll take the risk. But my only thing is that I have to get the role of a product manager. So that's how I got into product management. And now our startup has actually become successful. We've been there for 2 years. We got in Series A funding also, and now my role has grown into like an actual product manager.
Okay, fine, great. So my first question to you means what is product management? Means like if you can just define means what is product management according to you, and how you have seen in your company, and what you understand about product management.
So product management basically is understanding a customer problem, identifying a problem first of all, okay, what the problem is, and then coming up with like a solution, either through a product or through a feature within the product to solve that problem. And then you basically analyze it to ensure that it actually did solve the problem. You measure its success, and delivering of the that feature is also part of, like, that's called program management. It's also part of product management. And then finally you kind of like launch it into market, and then you get a feedback, you improve upon it. So that's the whole process of product life cycle that you work on.
So
what else? Yeah, I mean, some things that if you want to become a product manager, something that's important for you will be you have to be a good leader. You have to be good at people management, because first of all, when you talk to the customer, right, you have to understand their problem. What is it that they're really looking for? Sometimes customers themselves don't know what they want. They just know the problem. So understanding the problem and then coming up with a good solution. So that is where a good communication skills is required. You have to be a people person. You have to be, you need to genuinely like interacting with people. Then next thing is, now you have to work with your team to communicate that problem as well as the solution that we are suggesting, and then convince them that, hey, this is what you have to make them passionate about this problem that you're solving, and that requires leadership and people management. So you kind of like connect with people, you explain, you show them the vision that you are seeing, and then everybody kind of gets inspired and works on that. And finally you do a good delivery, and then you launch it to the market at the right time. You work with, I mean, sometimes you work with different teams. Sometimes in smaller companies you are the one who is doing it. So you basically launch it, and then you measure that what you did was good or not. You have to have a scientific approach towards your product.
Okay, so what I can get from is like what you have described. I think three things. One is the problem, one is leadership skills, and third one is people management. Means like when we define, means suppose like when we are defining product management, these are the important characteristics, or you can say these are the important skills you need to look first when you are starting into the product management, or what is product management. So these are very important skills we need to know about it, and how to manage people, how to look at the problem, how to act as a leader, how to work in different stages. Am I right? Means like,
Yeah.
okay.